In this video, I will bring you on a very quick walkthrough of how we will approach setting up the Learner ePortfolio section in the Assessment ePortfolio template. So again, I am in the OneNote for Windows 10 desktop app. And for the purposes of this walkthrough, I'm just going to click on the little drop down beside Learner ePortfolios, and that is section number 2. So you'll see at the moment in here, we just have Sam. Okay, and what I'm going to do is just right click and I'm going to rename the section group, and I'm just going to call it Learner. Okay, because we're going to set up this section group and set it up in such a way that you will then copy the entire section group so that it will be all set up and structured nice and neatly and ready to go for you to populate with your learner evidence as it's submitted, or from wherever you're storing it, digitally or in paper format. So the videos will walk you step by step of how to insert your learner marking sheet template, and then most importantly set up the structure for the portfolio of assessment. Now it's really important, as we're streamlining this process, to follow the look and feel of the agreed setup and approach for using the ePortfolio template for submitting assessment evidence for authentication. So we will have a learner marking sheet and then also a section group for portfolio of assessment in each learner group. But aside from that, there will be no changes needed. When it comes to the portfolio of assessment then, as standard, the template has one assignment, a learner record, a portfolio or collection of work, and then if we scroll down, it also has the layout for an examination, a project and a skills demo. So they are the 6 assessment techniques that could be contained within your module. So dependent on the level, excuse me, and the module, there's different groupings. For example, you could have 2 assignments and a learner record. You could have 100% portfolio of collection of work. You could have an exam and a project, or you could have 2 assignments and a skills demo. Each module and each level have a different collection of assessment techniques. So in the videos that are released in this phase, we will show you how to go ahead and set up these sections. But for the structure and when it comes to working on these, this part should look the same. So it should always have your assessment techniques as far as here. And then inside them, when we click on the little drop down, you will always have, unless it's an exam, an authorship submission statement, a brief, the submission then, which is the learner evidence, and a marking scheme. So that will be consistent regardless of the module or level that you're working on. The only time that that might look a little bit different is when it comes to the layout for the submission of learner evidence. But we will walk you through that in the videos that are released for this phase.